to live.
The Sony PlayStation. Now see the outstanding technical capabilities of Sony's advanced video game system, and how game developers the world over can now create a stunning new generation of interactive entertainment. The PlayStation delivers over 500 MIPS worth of processing power via its custom chipset. It features dedicated graphics engines, CD quality audio, double-speed CD-ROM, and motion video as standard. Harnessing this power is a 32-bit RISC processor, multi-channel DMA, and ultra-high-speed bus architecture. Traditional two-dimensional graphics are handled with ease, more than 260,000 sprites per second. A variety of screen resolutions are available, up to 640, 480, with 15 or 24-bit color. Individual sprites can be rotated, scaled, morphed, faded, transparent, and overlaid. Multiple sprites can be joined together to allow sophisticated multi-plane scrolling effects to be performed. The PlayStation custom three-dimensional graphics hardware is a true polygon system with many special effects as standard. Up to 360,000 flat-shaded polygons per second. Polygon special effects include transparency, Gorhard shading, texture mapping, 16, 256, or 32,000 colors, and fading, any or all of which can be combined. Multiple light sources can be used to add further subtlety and quality to the 3D scene. Lights can be defined by their RGB color, their XYZ position. Objects and lights can be moved in real time, and also work with texture-mapped images. Ambient light can also be controlled for the brightness of the whole scene. The PlayStation contains sophisticated animation technology to permit complex multiple frame animations to be efficiently controlled and manipulated in real time. Notice how the shapes deform on impact with the walls. Multiple animations can be built up and combined together to produce very realistic results. The animation system also allows very natural movement to be included in game designs. A standard feature of the PlayStation is high-quality motion video playback from CD. Video can be mapped directly onto 3D polygon images and manipulated in real time. In addition to playing standard CD audio within games, the PlayStation has a 24-channel CD quality sound chip, incorporating both sample and waveform playback. Sound special effects include pitch modulation, waveform envelopes, sample looping, and digital reverb. Easily combined together, the features of the PlayStation allow developers to create demonstrations like this.
Three, two, one, go! Wow, what a start! This is just what I wanted to see. 3 laps to go. Round one. Fight.
Cyber Sled. Alan Stryker. Ready, go!
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Pack up your stuff. I got a little surprise for you here. Check it out. What do you think about that?
We got real-time, 3D, lush organic environments. How's that make you feel, buddy?
Feel a little like your days are numbered?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You're hurting my elbow.
Is that Italian?
No, Bandicoot. It's an Australian name.
Be Spider-Man. Swing from buildings. Shoot webs. Bring down the bad guys. And for the first time ever, you have all his cool spider powers.
Jim, the garbage isn't going to take itself out.
You don't just play it, you live it.
Jim?
Spider-Man the game. Rated E for everyone. From the creators of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
PlayStation.
The games are ready. Are you? Guess not. Like to be humiliated by women. Here's your dream date. You are not ready. Say hello to Sophia. Now say goodbye. You are not ready. You, son, are playing with the gods. And when you're out there, breathing in the hot, stinky breath of the gods, ask yourself, what in the sand hill am I doing here? You are not ready. Under 25, license revoked. Insurance. You're just the guy we're looking for. You are not ready.
Crash test dummy. Any volunteers?
You are not ready.
Okay. We've got good news and bad news. The good news is these games kick serious butt. The bad news is you're the butt.
You are not ready.
PlayStation.
boss! You're killing me out here!
Jet Moto 2. More tracks, more control, more speed. Take advantage of it.
And turn off the blinker!
PlayStation.
Sir?
Hey, careful.
You're gonna have to check that.
Rated T for teens.
If you're looking for the greatest fighters on Earth, this is where you'll find them. Tekken 2, powered by Namco.
You left it on again, didn't you?
There are games, and then there's Tekken 3.
PlayStation. PlayStation.
買っちゃった PS1 をできたちっちゃなプレイステーション PS1 誕生私も作ったお遊ぼう
PlayStation.
Hello, citizens of Europe. As spokesperson for SAPS, the Society Against PlayStation, I'd like to talk to you about a menace threatening humanity. It's happening right here, in our very homes, and corrupting the lives of our loved ones. Yes, friends, I'm talking about this. It may look like a harmless bagel toaster, but inside is a deadly donut. How do you know PlayStation is not a normal game system? It carries these telltale signs. Scientists say its effects are mind-boggling. Users lose all sense of reality and enter another world. Here we have a normal, healthy young man. And here we have a fellow who's been experimenting with PlayStation for only a few minutes. Proof that we saps must be on our guard. Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.
Don't do that, Mikey. That's not a good idea, Mikey. Oh. Uh-oh.
Spyro's back. Mess with this dragon, and you'll get burned.
Now that's my idea of fun.
PlayStation.
I didn't think our marriage would survive.
It was really awful. Both of us kept everything pent up until one of us would just explode.
Hey, stupid! What kind of a meal was that? You had to...
Then we discovered Tekken 3. This is for 40 years of macaroni and cheese.
That's for never saying I'm sorry.
And this is for your mother.
That's for the loser that you are, Patrick. you, Tekken 3.
PlayStation.
Every single day stress comes in every way, and got no time for nobody. My style is rich, though fat and rich. We'll make a cake today that looks rich.
Crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Parappa the Rapper, the great new music video game.
Making us a cake that you've never seen before.
Once you played it, you can't get it out of your head.
The other day, I was called a little turkey.
But I'm a chicken, got it? You beef jerky?
PlayStation.
Coming through. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hey, big boy.
A tooth!
You got a face in your teeth. Talk to the hand. This is my ring. Yeah. All right now. You suck. You want some coops?
Crash Team Racing. It's a free-for-all on wheels.
Take it back. Take it back. Take it back.
PlayStation.
The legendary sedan is back. The undead can run, but they can't hide. Rated T for teens.
PlayStation.
Total control batting. Let you lock onto a pitch and put it where it's needed most. Only in MLB 2001. Rated E for everyone.
PlayStation.
Sir?
Hey, careful.
You're gonna have to check that.
Rated T for teens.
It's so real. I turn into a tiger. Claws ripping flesh. Or a gorilla. And...
No, Mr. Quigley.
Or a wolf. What do you think, Doc?
Humans can turn into animals.
What are you looking at, nut boy?
PlayStation.
A game where you jump on the guy and smash him with your butt. We need a game with cool weapons like this glove and this thing that has these powers. You get to pick a bad guy to go. Then you get jerked them like donuts. Then ride a huge beam and jump into a bottomless pit. Twirly blade. Wild 9 for your PlayStation game console by the makers of Earthworm Jim. Intergalactic domination! How about another car racing game? From Interplay.
Morning, itty bitty. Just what I need. Another little bald guy.
Pac-Man's moving up to a whole new world. Pac-Man World 20th Anniversary in 3D. The star's big new adventure.
PlayStation.
It's an extremely sensitive covert operation. You'll be one man against an entire squad of high-tech special ops. If you want to survive, you gotta have brains. You have to be in peak physical condition. The fate of the free world is in your hands, soldier. Failure is not an option.
Sir, aren't these tests kind of easy?
Suicide mission.
Metal Gear Solid.
Pop the hood. The hood.
It's Twisted Metal 4, and Sweet Tooth is large and in charge with all the high-octane attitude you've come to know and love. 9 Studios.
It's okay! I've got you!
Just because you've got the hair doesn't mean you've got the power. Rated E for everyone. Tomba 2, the evil swine returned.
PlayStation.
Your Olympic hero has arrived. It's true. Hey, think die, kid. You people have to be honored to have a man of intensity, integrity, and intelligence among you. Yes, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, no vacancy!
Oh, that's okay. I'll take theirs. Ah, here come my fans.
Prepare to lay the smackdown in the all-new Hell in a Cell or in a high-flying ladder match. WWF SmackDown 2. Know your role for the PlayStation game console. You think you got what it takes, jabroni?
I love this place.
Rated T for teen.
We want to find out why this hover bike is here. And
I don't have no idea why it's there. Like I said, I went in and wanted to look at it to see if there was any foul play involved.
Let me finish my question, and then you can answer, okay?
Stay with her. 22, I'm in pursuit.
It's Jet Moto 3. The pure adrenaline and insane speed you've always wanted without all the tickets. The rush is back.
9 Studios.
Freeze right there.
It's not the size of your howitzer, it's what you do with it.
Introducing Tiny Tank, the tiny tank with the big attitude.
Oh!
PlayStation.
Sick enough for Cool Borders 4? It's got more air, more tricks, and more chances to explore the freak within.
Whoa. This pain is just part of the job. I got this pulling a 360 stalefish. I got this doing a 900 nose grab. Got this on a backflip mute in the pipe. And this one I got, whoa, that could have hurt.
PlayStation.
Where is the boy?
Okay, let's go. Come on.
McRae, born to race. Rated E for everyone. Colin McRae Rally.
Colin!
PlayStation.
Ape Escape. You better get them before they get you.
PlayStation.
Hey, lady! Come on, hit the gas! You're killing me out here!
Jet Moto 2. More tracks, more control, more speed. Take advantage of it.
And turn off the blinker!
PlayStation.
You don't hunt them. They hunt you.
Dino Crisis from the makers of Resident Evil.
PlayStation.
Onomatopoeia. O-N-O-M-A-T-O-P-O-E-I-A.
Think you're really smart? Then try Intelligent Cube, the painfully tough new brain twister. Get ready to think, or die.
PlayStation.
You left it on again, didn't you?
There are games, and then there's Tekken 3.
PlayStation.
It lurks around every corner, in every neighborhood. A deadly mist. Only you can stop it. Legend of the Guy.
PlayStation.
Check this out. What, man? I mean, what's up, dog? They like it? They like my music? Yeah, they like it, man. Oh, that's that, dog. Me, you, dog. We streaming. Fuck it, dog. Out, man. Me as a month, dog. Don't get on me. You got to be back.
At Sony, our philosophy on price changes is really very simple. As we said before, either go big or go home. So effective immediately, the Sony PlayStation will now be available for sale at retail for $199. We believe that this is something that's great for the industry, great for the consumer, and it's incumbent upon Sony as leaders, as dominant leaders in the next generation marketplace, to continue to drive this industry to new heights, to broaden the user base, and to make sure that this industry continues to thrive as we build the biggest wave possible.
Once upon a time, there was a young dragon named Spyro. He journeyed across enchanting worlds to rescue other dragons from the spells of nasty orcs. After battling Nasty and his minions, Spyro brought peace back to the land. Spyro mania swept the country, and everyone lived happily ever after. Not! That feisty lizard burned herds of our sheep! Cool!
PlayStation.
Boycott Spyro! Boycott Spyro! Sure, he looks like an innocent dragon, but he breathes fire. He's napalm on 4 scaly legs. And he headbutts. Just look what he did to me! What?
Barbecue.
Ow! Would you cut it out, Slim? Store's closed. Not for me, pal. You might say I'm Spyro's hot co-star. I love that little dragon. The way he blows fire at shapes like me. This is an official protest. I am an anti-Spyro activist. Genghis, come. What'd you say?
You're toast.
Station.
Don't do that, Mikey. That's not a good idea, Mikey. Oh. Uh-oh.
Spyro's back. Mess with this dragon, and you'll get burned.
Now that's my idea of fun.
PlayStation.
We nailed him! Oh, let's go!
Al?
Happy holidays, fat boy.
Spyro's back. Mess with this dragon, and you'll get burned.
Ow! That's gotta hurt.
PlayStation.
I shouldn't have messed with Spyro. He breathes fire wherever he goes. I've tried to run and hide, but he can climb and fly and swim. It's like he's everywhere. There's no hiding from him. I can't take it anymore. I'm so
PlayStation.
Spyro is back. He's every dragon's hero. He flies, he climbs, he swims, and he breathes fire everywhere. Oh, sure, everyone loves Spyro. Don't let that innocent little purple dragon fool you. He's one dragon you don't want to mess with. I did, and look what happened to me!
PlayStation.
Spyro Gira the Dragon's Castle Quest sweepstakes, and you could win the grand prize, a trip to a real castle in England, plus a PlayStation PS1 console and Spyro Gira the Dragon game.
Oh no, the dragon eggs have been stolen.
Watch Kids WB this weekend and follow Spyro as he searches for the missing dragon eggs. If you can name a Spyro character who pops out of one of the eggs, you could win your own Castle Quest.
Spyro's back. Can you take the heat?
時代は今、クラッシュバンディキュー。さあ、皆さんご一緒に。予想以上に大好評。クラッシュバンディクー、しかも4パッチ。
PlayStation.
英雄クラッシュバンディクーを称える踊りです。さあ、皆さんご一緒に。今日も主役はこんなやつ。 3D オクスクロールアクションゲームクラッシュバンディクーしかも4発
プレイステーション
Would you rather be playing hockey than working in this office building? You know that NHL Face-Off 97 was rated best hockey game by EGM. Realistic give and goes and one-timers with icon passes. Less hurt, more hockey! Feldman, Joseph J. According to my research, you're in the market for a new game system.
Yes?
Are you aware, Mr. Feldman, that Sony PlayStation has over 200 games?
No?
NHL Face-Off 97, Jet Moto, Tobal number 1, Destruction Derby 2, Crash Bandicoot. I could go on.
I'm gonna come down there and kick your ass.
You got any battery cables? I'm having a little trouble with my truck.
Bandicoot. Definition. A family of rabbit-sized rat-like marsupials indigenous to Australia, New Guinea, and Tasmania. Crash Bandicoot. Definition. Heroic, hyperactive, and hairy. Join Crash as he whirls his way through the gruesome gauntlet of Bandicoot-hating, Bandicoot-smashing, Bandicoot-eating baddies. Next Generation says, the designers have pulled every trick out of the bag, and Electronic Gaming Monthly calls Crash simply the hottest new product of the year. Crash Bandicoot from Sony Interactive, mate.
Did you see that? That's nothing. Take a look at this. What?
At 22:16 hours, we got a call that a man was acting erratically in the store. He's acting like a maniac. When we arrived on the scene, the store had been emptied of its customers because of the behavior of this gentleman. It took us a while to control the situation, and there was some frustration involved. We've had 3 incidences this week. I wouldn't go as far as to say epidemic. They're annoying.
クラッシュ2をやりながら会社に行こうとしたらみんなと仲良くなったけど夜になっちゃったやめられないよ
クラッシュバンディクー2
叱られたけど踊ってごまかした
プレイステーション
Guess who's back?
After a short vacation, Crash returns. This time he'll have to fight his way through huge, all-new 3D environments. He'll fly with a jetpack, surf on a jetboard. He'll even have to avoid a stamp-eating polar bear. It's a good thing he's got new moves, because he'll face plenty of dangerous new obstacles. Crash is back, and he's better than ever.
Who's the man? I think we know who the man is.
プレイステーション
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。この度クラッシュバンディクー2がいよいよ発売になります。この2では新技が続々登場。スライディング、ボディプレス、はいはいなどなどウルトラ C 級的な技が目白押し。それではクラッシュ君お願いいたします。ありがとうございます。
驚異の新技続々登場。クラッシュバンディクー2。
本日の目玉、新兵器サーフボードの登場です。ザザザザザザザザップーザザザザザザザザ
英雄クラッシュバンディクーを称える踊りです。さあ皆さんご一緒に。今日の主役はこんなやつ。 3D オクスクロールアクションクラッシュバンディクー、しかも4発。
プレイステーション
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Pack up your stuff. I got a little surprise for you here.
Check it out. What do you think about that? You got real time, 3D. Look.
lush organic environments. How's that make you feel, buddy? Feel a little like your days are numbered?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You're hurting my elbow.
Is that Italian?
No, Bandicoot is an Australian name.
英雄クラッシュバンディクーを称える踊りです。さあ皆さんご一緒に。今日の主役はこんなやつ。 3D オクスクロールアクションクラッシュバンディクー、しかも4パチ。
プレイステーション。
おはようございます。今日は避難訓練です。ここからが A 班、ここからが B 班。
先生、前が見えません。
先生もみんなが見えないな。クラッシュ君すまんね。その代わりと言ってはなんだが A 班の班長はクラッシュ君だ。人の命がかかってるんだ。責任重大だぞ。では B 班は木村。
嫌です。
お願いします。
嫌です。
お願いします。
プレイステーション。
皆さん、転校生のクラッシュ君です。クラッシュ君は踊りを少々やるそうだ。クラッシュダンシング。
先生、クラッシュ君なんで服着ていないんですか？
高木、人は見かけで判断しちゃいけないぞ。こう見えてクラッシュ君は英雄なんだぞ。クラッシュダンシング。
先生、僕と一緒の字です。
君は秀夫だ。英雄じゃない。クラッシュダンシング。
教室で踊るのは良くないと思います。教室で踊るのは良くないと思います。教室で踊るのは良くないと思います。
プレイステーション。プレイステーション。
After a short vacation, Crash is back.
Hey! She did it! I told her not to put that in there.
プレイステーション。
はい、じゃあ次山田くん。おしゃれさんね。はい、じゃあ次クラッシュくん。脱がなくていいのよ。
体中傷だらけだな。どういうことなんだ？
みんな何も知らないのね。私は知っている。その傷はパパグマに追っかけられたり、サーフィンで失敗したり、土に潜ったり、あんなことやこんなことよね。これが噂のクラッシュバンディクー2発売中です。
なんだって？
行くぞ
プレイステーション。
The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only.
Guess who's back? Looking for flight information? Check this out. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, perfection. Polar bear, no match for the Bandicoot. Poetry in motion.
You are not authorized to operate this equipment.
Quiet or I'll crush you.
After a short vacation, Crash is back.
What?
プレイステーション。
Step through, sir.
That's odd.
Empty out your pockets. Huh. Are you wearing a watch?
Oh, for goodness sake. Every time I come here, I am not comfortable with this. Whoa! Hello!
プレイステーション。
いいよな、クラッシュならあんな楽勝だもんな。どういうこと？お前知らないの？何？
アンダーセブンティーンの強化選手の候補なんだぜ。嘘。ほら、あそこにスカートマンがいるだろ。本当だ。クラッシュの番だ。
よし、みんなで保健室に運ぼう。
頭を打っているので動かさない方がいいと思います。マジです、マジです、マジです、マジです、マジです。
俺ちょっとクラッシュにはがっかりしたな。でも可愛いじゃない。あ、薄め開けてる。あ、
プレイステーション。
Isn't Crash Bandicoot?
はい、プレゼント。クラッシュ2だ。セアラさんがなんで僕に？君が好きだからよ。本当ですか？地震かしら。クラッシュだ。やった
フラッシュさんへ。
プレイステーション。
さあ、めちゃくちゃになってまいりました。これが噂のクラッシュバンディクー2。これはもう激すごい。
プレイステーション。
ねえねえ、行きましょうよ。
ダメよ、ダンスなんて。
とってもいい先生なのよ。
腕の角度は90度。船を漕ぐように左から3回シェイクシェイクシェイク
って感じ。
久保さんみたいにいかないわよ、私は。
大丈夫よ、あなた。できるわよ。
無理よ。
ぐるっと回って
こういう感じ。
できるかしら。
できるわよ。
私にやれるかしら。
やれるやれる。あそこよ。
クラッシュバンディクー2、いよいよ発売。今度はゲームでも踊っちゃう。
プレイステーション。
Wow, that was intense! Woo! I just flew in from the new ruins level, and boy, are my arms tired! Thank you very much, baby. Thank you very much. That was funny stuff. Wow, funny stuff. Doc, did you see that? Hi, I'm Crash Bandicoot, the super marsupial, the wonder from down under, the rocket with a pocket. You may remember me from my last adventure, where I just, I don't know, saved the world. You're welcome. And now, I have to do it again. You're just in time to see my new digs. Crash 2 is incredible. It's bigger, deeper, even wider. It has over 30 levels. It's absolutely and totally different than anything you've ever experienced. Check out these cool new moves. Whoa! Good thing I'm not wearing tight pants, because they would have ripped for sure. Woo! I also ride this cool jetpack and this most excellent jet ski. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Ha-ha! But what I really want is crystals. Lots of crystals. We need those crystals more than ever because... Hey, do you smell something? It's not me. I think I smell a rat. Oh well, it must be my imagination. Hey, speaking of rats, you know the mad scientist from the last Crash Bandicoot, Dr. Neo Cortex? He's back! Turns out he's a pretty nice guy. Went to one of those self-help seminars, turned over a new leaf. He says he's going to help me out this time. Yeah, help me out. You know what I told him? Why don't you take a 12-step program off a 10-step pier? And his motley crew is back as well. His discombobulated buddy Dr. Embryo and Ripperoo, P.U. Plus, new guys like the Komodo brothers, Joe and Mo, Engine, and how about those fire-breathing dudes? Whoa, talk about bad breath. They must have eaten a barbecue for lunch. And check out these beautiful new levels. Oh, yuck! The sewer level. Okay, maybe this isn't so beautiful, but it sure is cool looking, huh? This is where I do other new moves, like wading through deep water, crawling on my belly like a reptile. You can even make me flop on my furry bandicoot belly. Haha! I can unlock puzzles and reach levels not experienced in other games, all with your help, of course. I mean, I can't do it alone. I am but one bandicoot after all. Wait till you see me swing like an ape from those pipes. I am not an animal. I am Crash Bandicoot. We can shred the slopes in the snow level. In fact, Crash 2 is such a big world, there are some places even I haven't seen yet. So I'm gonna scout ahead, mates, while you expand your horizons right here. Hey, take a good look around, mates, cause this is way better than the real world. Crash 2, Cortex Strikes Back. Still only on PlayStation, cause PlayStation rules! Ha ha!
あのクラッシュバンディクーがさらにグレートになっちゃいました。その名もクラッシュバンディクー2。
ねえ、どこが変わったの？
今度はサーフィンだってしちゃうし、ボディプレスはできるし、運転もしちゃうし、パパグマに追いかけられたり、ハイハイだって。プレイステーション。
たかしくんって子供よね。あ、クラッシュだ。あれは偽クラッシュよ。偽クラッシュ？テレビでやってたもの。
最近のクラッシュブームでついに偽クラッシュが登場しました。偽物は鼻の直径が若干大きく、目つきも多少悪どくなっているようです。
踊りがいけてないわ、彼。全くセンスないわね。どういうつもりかしら。眉毛が嫌。逃げた。あ、またクラッシュだ。今度は本物っぽいわ。鼻も小さいし。本物の踊りはやっぱり違うわ。私たちじゃこうはいかないわよね。
ピンポーン。みんな元気かな？クラッシュダンスを正しく踊れるビデオよ。
そうです。これが初のダンス完全バージョン。このビデオを抽選で1000名様にプレゼント。完成はがきにご覧の内容をご記入の上、郵便番号 107-888 で赤坂郵便局局留めクラッシュビデオ係までお送りください。
応募してね。
プレイステーション。
これからはずーっと一緒だ。
嬉しい。
一緒だ。
ポケットステーションがあればいつでもクラッシュと一緒。クラッシュ3。
プレイステーション。
High-res graphic animation, designed with imagination. A new game for PlayStation, Crash Bandicoot Warped. It's totally cool, your children will drool. but parents will play it when the kids are at school. School.
Sorry. Canadian Tire. Give like Santa. Save like Scrooge.
さあ日本全国の皆さんクリスマスです。良い子も悪い子もお兄ちゃんもお姉ちゃんもおじいちゃんもおばあちゃんもみんな楽しいクラッシュバンディクー3しかも4勝ち。
プレイステーション。
さあ日本全国の皆さんクリスマスです。良い子も悪い子もお兄ちゃんもお姉ちゃんもおじいちゃんもおばあちゃんもみんな楽しいクラッシュバンディクー3いかがです？
プレイステーション。
Turn the pizza around! It's stuffed crust, you eat it backwards! Carry on!
In case you forgot, you're supposed to eat stuffed crust backwards. With a ring of cheese baked right into the crust, it's the most fun you can have with a pizza. Right now, a large one topping is only $9.99. Pizza Hut, the best pizzas under one roof.
Would you like to work here?
I'm not housebroken.
Turn the pizza around! It's stuffed crust, you eat it backwards! Carry on!
In case you forgot, you're supposed to eat stuffed crust backwards. With a ring of cheese baked right into the crust, it's the most fun you can have with a pizza. Right now, a large one topping is only $9.99. Pizza Hut, the best pizzas under one roof.
Would you like to work here?
I'm not housebroken.
You know how you're supposed to eat Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza?
Bill doesn't get it! Backwards, Bill. The other way. Backwards, Bill. Backwards. That boy. Now bite it. Billy. Bite it, Billy.
Jill's not afraid to eat her stuffed crust backwards. Everybody knows how to eat stuffed crust pizza backwards. With a ring of cheese baked right into the crust, it's the most fun you can have with a pizza. A large one topping is $9.99. Jill's made of tougher stuff than Bill.
Take a bite, Billy. Backwards, Bill. Keep your chin up, Bill.
Stuffed crust, another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
Bill's afraid to eat his stuffed crust backwards.
I'm not afraid.
Don't speak.
Don't be afraid. Stuffed crust pizza has a ring of cheese baked right into the crust, and a large one topping is $9.99.
Keep your chin up, Bill.
Stuffed crust, another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
Don't you know that this stuff is filled with backwards messages?
Eat Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza backwards. Crash is the man. Worship Crash.
What?
Party of Crash is us.
Dude, don't you have locks in this house?
Crash is back at Pizza Hut. Now, when you buy a large stuffed crust pizza for $9.99, you get one of 2 free PlayStation demo discs with cool games and a chance to win $500,000.
Backwards talking am I now?
Stuffed crust, another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
Don't you know that this stuff is filled with backward messages?
Eat Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza backwards. Hail to the Crash.
See?
Dude, you said that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Infinity.
What?
Crash is at Pizza Hut. Now when you buy a medium one-topping stuffed crust pizza for $10.99, you get a free PlayStation demo disc with games like Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, Gran Turismo 2, and more.
Pause. Unpause.
Stuffed crust, another one of the best-tasting pizzas under one roof.
Don't you know that this stuff is filled with backward messages?
Eat Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza backwards. Hail to the Crash.
See?
Dude, you said that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Infinity.
What?
Crash is back at Pizza Hut. Now, when you buy a large stuffed crust pizza for $9.99, you get one of 2 free PlayStation demo discs with the hottest games like Crash Team Racing, Gran Turismo 2, and more.
Pause. Unpause.
Stuffed crust, another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
Want to tell me why you were driving backwards, pal? I'm just bringing home some Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza. The pizza you eat backwards. I'm not in the wrong here, am I?
You're getting a warning.
I want my lawyer.
Just a warning.
Okay, he's here.
It's a mop.
It's my lawyer.
It's a mop.
It's the pizza-powered PlayStation giveaway. Right now, for $9.99, buy a large one-topping Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza and get a PlayStation demo disc with cool games like Crash Bandicoot, Warped, and more, and a chance to win $200,000.
I am his lawyer. What's your badge number? I know the mayor. Want to tell me why you were driving backwards, pal? I'm just bringing home some Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza. The pizza you eat backwards. I'm not in the wrong here, am I?
You're getting a warning.
What? La 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 la.
It's the pizza-powered PlayStation giveaway. Right now, for $9.99, buy a large one-topping Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza and get a PlayStation demo disc with cool games like Crash Bandicoot, Warped, and more, and a chance to win $200,000.
So long, coppers!
Planting tulips in the winter can make for a very exciting spring. But first, the bulbs must be prepared.
Yeah, you in the sweater. Save yourself from the grips of old age and boredom. Step away from the table and put the shovel down. Gardening and tulip bulbs. Boring. Yawn, yawn. Oh, somebody's pretty sassy. Oh, you go, girl.
PlayStation.
今度もすごいぞクラッシュバンディクー3
PlayStation.
Good, don't bend too hard on the legs. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, who knows what a two-point landing is? Ooh, sorry. Okay, is this bad? I got a tangle. All right.
You jump! What are you? I got an idea. What? You jump. Yes, you can do this. Now jump!
He's training for his biggest adventure yet. Oh yeah, he's ready.
Come on, bust me! Yeah. Jump! I say you got their insurance for him. Thanks, Rod. Yeah, thanks, Rod.
PlayStation.
I'm not going to tell you again. Put the suit on. I'm not going to listen again because I'm not going to wear it. Look, it's going to stretch. Put the suit on.
Are these legal? Can I use these?
Clear a path. Coming through.
Cannonball!
Knock it off.
Snake! Snake! Stay away from this area! I'll fight it off! I liked you better with a mustache.
He's training for his biggest adventure yet. Oh yeah, he's ready.
Coach, there's some shrinkage.
PlayStation.
Are we enjoying ourselves today, folks?
Well, if drinking white wine out of a 4-ounce glass is your idea of enjoyment, see, it's white wine in a 3-ounce glass, red in a 4.
Hey, you with the goatee. 2 words for you, pal. Light and, Frenchie, I need an extension cord, some buffalo wings. Go. Au revoir. Raising the roof with the coot. How you doing? Who's bored? Raise your hand. Anybody? Look who's happy now.
PlayStation.
それじゃあみんなメリークリスマス皆さんプレゼント交換タイムヤッホークラッシュのプレゼントなんかこぼれてるよ
あれが当たりませんように気分出ないなエッジが立ってないんだよねやっぱあの曲しかないんじゃない
奥さんオッケー
気持ち悪い
さあ自分の前のプレゼント開けてみましょう
ロケットステーションだ魚だ
盛り上がってるね。
あなた
いいでしょう。
プレイステーション
Duncan! Wait. Please. You cannot turn your back on me.
Excuse me.
My heart is
Hey,
racing.
you are so totally whipped. I'm Brad. Let's ride a bicycle bill for 2. Then we can go to the potpourri store and then go buy sheets. Would you rather be at home shooting a bazooka or watching a chick flick? Chick flick, bazooka. Chick flick, bazooka.
Let me in, Brad.
Who's that?
Brad.
I don't know.
Brad.
プレイステーション
昨日発見されたリンゴの食べかすで街は混乱しています。びっくりです。
その大きな歯型の特徴から私が思うに人間じゃないですね。捜査線上に一人の人物が浮かび上がった。こちらでも地元のダイバーが妙な動物を目撃しています。はっきりとは分かりませんが何かマシンに乗ってたんです。こんな感じかな、こうかな。ここはロスから20キロほど行ったところです。昨日の夜いたずらされちゃってひどいよ、本当にひどいよ。
なんなのこれ。
全然違うよ。そしてバイクで走り去ったという。こちら北京では勇敢にも捕まえようとした人がいます。
食べられるかななんて。
これがその時取れた毛である。さらに大量のお土産ボールペンも見つかっているが真相は明らかではない。今度は世界だ。クラッシュバンディクー3。
こちらドーハでもクラッシュらしきものを見たということで。
プレイステーション
Three things. Shift, speed, focus.
Why is that ambulance there?
No.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Lift and jump.
and turning and smile.
Piece of cake, Captain. Let's do this.
He's training for his biggest adventure yet. Oh yeah, he's ready.
PlayStation.
Come on, move it! Come on, come on! Move that piece of junk!
Hey, honk this, pal. Go ahead, make my day. Honk the horn again, okay?
Crash is ready for battle. Crash Bash, a head-to-head multiplayer rumble. Rated E for everyone.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
'Cause you think I got donuts in here.
PlayStation.
今年もそろそろクラッシュだね。今年は相撲らしいよ。でも萩原君のお父さんはエアホッケーだって。変だな。萩原君、今日は何か見つけた？さっき山田先生が戦車に乗って出かけていったよ。今年はクラッシュと戦車で戦うんだって。一体今年のクラッシュは何なんだ？クラッシュ本人に聞いてみなよ。
今年はクラッシュてんこ盛り、クラッシュバンディクーカーニバル。
プレイステーション。
Crash is back. This time he brought a few friends to the party. Cartoon Network is giving you the chance to get in on the bash. We're giving away 15 PS1s and 300 copies of Crash Bash, Crash Bandicoot's new multiplayer arena-based battle game. Crash and his friends are ready to ride, race, jump, and battle it out to the finish. There you have it. Get in on the bash. Watch Cartoon Network Friday from 4 to 7 for the toll-free number. You get through, you win.
毎日ブラジル人がホームステイに来たんだって。アンジェラです。クラッシュもいるのに大変だね。おう、あれは何？それがクラッシュと意気投合しちゃってさ毎日がパーティーみたいだよ。本当だね。あんた誰？トミオ。
今年はみんなでパーティーゲーム、クラッシュバンディクーカーニバル。
トミオ。
プレイステーション。
マッチはいかがですか？わあ、エアホッケーだ。箱投げだ。
ゲームてんこ盛り、クラッシュバンディクーカーニバル。
プレイステーション。
マッチはいかがですか？マッチは、はあ、全然売れないわ。わあ、戦車だわ。わあ、氷相撲だ。エアホッケーだ。
ゲームてんこ盛り、クラッシュバンディクーカーニバル。
食べたい。
プレイステーション。
マッチはいかがですか？わあ、エアホッケーだ。箱投げだ。
ゲームてんこ盛り、クラッシュバンディクーカーニバル。
ちは全然売れないわ。わあ戦車だわ。わあ氷相撲だ。エアホッケーだ。
ゲームてんこ盛りクラッシュバンディクーカーニバル。
目の前がオレンジ色になってきた。
プレイステーション。
Why's everyone being so quiet?
Crash Bash, a head-to-head multiplayer rumble. Rated E for everyone.
Tell me you have a plan.
PlayStation.
You want a piece of me? You want some of this?
Crash is back, and this time he's behind the wheel. Crash Team Racing. 25 hairy tracks, over 12 playable characters, and all the turbo boost and TNT crates you can handle. Plug in the multi-tap and up to 4 players can go bumper to bumper. And remember, buckle up.
Is there a problem, Granny?
PlayStation.
まずは焦らずに見てから出勤してください。
みんなでレースだ。クラッシュバンディクーレーシング。
プレイステーション。
どこへ行ったのかなクラッシュ。クラッシュじゃねえか。何やってんだあれ。
どうしたのなんか元気なくない？
お前黙ってろ。
一緒にドライブ行きませんか？
みんな車持ってないじゃん。
あなた誰？
みんなで楽しくレーシング。クラッシュバンディクーレーシング。仕方ない。車に変身するか。
プレイステーション。
Is it my imagination? Are we going like 1 mile an hour? What's going on here? Oi! Geezer!
What?
Our flight's in 10 minutes!
Well, we better hurry then, didn't we?
Buckle up, boys, buckle up! Come on, mate!
So, let's face the facts. I'm hot, you're hot. Who wants to pet me?
Crash Team Racing. Once he gets behind the wheel, things get ugly.
You and me. Booyah, Grandma. Booyah.
PlayStation.
Coming through.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Hey, big boy.
A tooth!
You got a face in your teeth!
On to the hand. This is my ring. Yeah. All right now.
You suck!
You want some coots?
Crash Team Racing. It's a free-for-all on wheels.
Take it back. Take it back. Take it back.
PlayStation.
リンゴを見ると思い出すな。
何をですか？
クラッシュだよ。どうしてるのかな。
こんな感じでしたっけ？
こんな感じだよ。181。
クラッシュ。
走ってよ。
今年はレースだ。クラッシュバンディクーレーシング。
スピード違反だ。
プレイステーション。
Step out of the car now, sir.
You're way over the speed limit. You've run 2 guys off the road. You've been throwing green stuff into the path of oncoming vehicles.
Step out of the car now.
We got you on video.
Hey, Murphy, look what I found in the trunk.
More on that top story at 11. And in local news, while cleaning up an abandoned lot on the corner of 3rd and Washington, a group of high school students stumbled upon a major archaeological find. It appears the kids from Killian High discovered the remains of a family of woolly mammoths. The surprised students said it looks like they're not sure going to get a better cleaning now. Archaeologists hope the well-preserved bones will shed new light on
PlayStation. PlayStation.
That'll puff up a team.
Gaming systems and crash into a multi-level gaming universe. Only 99X hacks 6400 high-res screen and digitized sound into a Crash Bandicoot game you've never played. Link this spin, move, and smash, jump, and hijinks with other 99Xs for a head-on crash. Then boot up 99X to your computer and crash the Tiger website for expanded gameplay.
99X games, stretching the confines of portable gaming.
Let's cooking. 今日はクッキング対決。クラッシュさん、パラッパさん、張り切っていきましょう。おっと、クラッシュさん、今日は珍しく真剣です。一方、パラッパさんはどうでしょう。良い子です。ああ、気持ちいい。パラッパさんはハンバーグ。クラッシュさんは果物を取り出した。なるほど、ハンバーグといえば当然ミキサー、果物といえば当然油炒め、火は強火です。不思議な匂いが会場に立ち込めてきました。さあ、お味の方は？どうやら美味しいようですよ。そうは見えないけど。リンゴの三段ソテー、アジの開き添え、伊勢海老のフロマージュソーストロピカル風。では試食していただきましょう。それはあなたです。
私？
お手をどうぞ。
何なのこの料理。
好き嫌いはやめようね。
プレイステーション。
powered PlayStation giveaway. Grab that Scratch and Win card that comes with this CD and scratch away because you could win some very cool stuff, including PlayStation game consoles, video games, and a grand prize of $200,000. So give it a shot.
This pizza's bringing me back to my days in New York. Broadway, the Garden, that New York street corner pizza. The slices were so big you have to fold them. And they were dripping with cheese and the sauce and the thing.
Steve, you're only 15. You've never left Wisconsin.
But the cheese and the folding and...
No.
The big New Yorker pizza from Pizza Hut. This is what pizza's supposed to be. 16 inches of big foldable New York pizza for a very un-New York price.
You need help.
Pizza Hut, the best pizzas under one roof.
Yikes! Ow!
He's basically a parody of 1930s superheroes, Flash Gordon, Buck Rogers, that kind of thing, but also with an element of the cartoon side. We just wanted this superhero who was very overconfident and believed in himself so much it was ridiculous.
Oh, I'm good.
I guess if you were to take, say, Duck Dodgers, Powdered Toast Man, and Dirty Harry and like throw them into a blender, you'd come out with Liquid Blasto. He's a cosmic custodian and these aliens are tracking up his floor. I guess that's how you could put it.
Hot damn, I'm good.
When we heard Phil Hartman was going to be the voice for Captain Blasto, it was a big relief for all of us because he was pretty much our first choice.
I'm so good.
When we first started developing the character, we'd come up with voices and constantly mimic Blasto, how we wanted him to sound. And all of us would say, you know, like Phil Hartman.
Hot damn, I'm good. I'm back, but this time I brought a friend with me. Let me introduce you to Mr. Fission Blaster.
The game basically takes place in a future world where Captain Blasto is protector of Earth and the galaxy, or at least self-proclaimed protector of the Earth and galaxy. He's warned that Bosk, his nemesis, is up to his old tricks again, plotting to take over the Earth, or at least destroy it, and to go and put a stop to it.
If this doesn't kill you, I'm yours on a sesame bun. Ouch, I'd say mankind is up Crap Creek without a spooge hammer, and now I've got to clean it up.
You look at our game, and it looks like a cartoon. It's like a 3D cartoon, and I don't think there's been the quality animation in a game yet.
We decided to have the levels work seamlessly with one another because video games that had been done before are always very linear and level-based. We didn't want to do that. We wanted it to be that, you know, he would walk seamlessly from level to level to level and be able to go back.
Ooh, now that's gotta hurt. Does a Terrian bat fart propane?
Blasto in his initial stage, I don't even think he was human at that point. I was playing around with some different characters, some anamorphic characters. I wanted some sort of a space hero that would be fun, something that maybe had the feel of, say, Duck Dodgers.
Better have a doctor take a look at that one.
Because I really, really love that stuff. But then eventually tried to work it into more of a humanoid type character.
Damn, got you all over my shoe.
We felt that the personality in the character could really add a lot to a game that we were wanting to do, which was this 3D roaming free environment. So the three of us, you know, pushed around a few ideas with this personality.
I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a no.
The main challenge of like portraying the artist's vision on the screen was the cartoon sense of the world he wanted to create. And that means like no visible polygons, make it look like a cartoon. The technical innovations in Blasto are generally to do with the 3D performance of the game. We've developed a good system for streaming the levels from CD constantly on the fly. There's no loading time involved.
Uranus is littered with extra crispy bad guys. You might want to send somebody up there to hose the planet down. Either that or have a bake sale.
If you had fun playing Tomb Raider, you're not alone. 6 million copies of Tomb Raider 1 and 2 have been sold worldwide. We've come to the place that brought Lara Croft to life, Core Design in Derby, England. We're taking you inside to find out how it happened and what's next.
It was conceptualized 5 years ago now. And one of the guys said we want to do a game based on raiding some tombs and kind of going underground and into the world of the pharaohs, and that was something I was always really keen to do. He said, yeah, let's do it. Let's draw some things up, do a style guide, let's see what the character's going to look like. And of course it came back, it was a male character. For 2 months, Lara was male. And then we went down and saw it on screen, and Lara transformed into a female.
Tomb Raider 1 and 2 became worldwide hits, and the console version of Tomb Raider 2 was exclusive to the PlayStation. So what's next?
There will be a movie. The movie's live action. It's with a big movie studio. The great thing is that we get total say and veto over the script and the content and the storyline, which is fantastic. Lara herself will have another game out for Christmas '98. There has been some muted discussion about maybe a sidekick for Lara. Maybe a girl, maybe a boy. There is some discussion, but I'd hate to blow it before it's finalised. It'd be good though, wouldn't it? I think it'd be pretty neat.
What will be in Tomb Raider 3? Core is giving PlayStation Underground subscribers a first look at some footage.
One of the main differences is we're going to give Lara a lot more moves, new vehicles. We've overhauled the 3D engine to make everything faster and in high res. This level is going to be based around London, where you'll start off on the rooftops and then you have to venture down into the sewers and the disused tube train lines that have been closed off. Your ultimate aim of this adventure is to break into a corporate building and steal back an artifact that has been taken from a museum. Lara's been hired to go and find it. We're drawing quite a lot more than what Tomb Raider 2 could, so we can get big expanses of open area, build quite detailed backgrounds. This is Darren. He's going to be doing the main animations for Lara on Tomb Raider 3. At the moment he's working on various new moves for Lara, like crawls. We're trying to give her a knife so she can actually stab things. She's going to use the knife to try and prise certain secret items out from the rock. And as you can see, she grabs the dagger out. It'll be concealed in her leg.
Tomb Raider 3 is being built with some interesting custom tools. Here are 2 of them.
This is the animation editor. It allows us to do all the characters in the game. And here you can see a wireframe form. In the first game, she was made up of around about 350 polygons. And in the second game, we upped her to about 540, just to add more detail, more curves. Actually select and draw small tiles, small textures, and we pick them up and place them on all the polygons to build up Lara's look.
A second tool creates game levels. Here we're watching level designer Heather Gibson build a room with a series of mouse clicks.
And then if you look along this side of the editor, I've got a selection of textures that I can use on this map. We can then go on to apply the textures to these areas. So it's just a matter of popping textures onto the faces that are displayed within the room editor. We can apply a light to the room, change the ambience of that room, change the range and the strength of the light to get that nice moody atmosphere that we've got on most of the levels. And I can actually have a look at this room now if I go into preview and fly around and see how it looks. And also we can trigger all the baddies within this system. So that means that when we place our dogs or cult members within this particular map, I can say that I wanted that dog to attack Lara at a specific point. So I can select the dog and trigger it so that when Lara crosses This trigger point here, the dog becomes activated. It allows the player to run across the trigger and run back into a different area of the map and have the sense that something different's happening, because the baddies are still coming through, but they might come through it from a different area. So it always gives you the feeling that they're actually quite clever, that they're working out how to get to you.
As we left, team member Peter Barnard revealed one last thing.
Did you ever wonder what Laura looked like without her clothes on? Bet you wish you hadn't bothered.
そうですね。日本では例えばレーシングドライバーになりたいっていう夢っていうのは。
I've always loved cars. As a child, I dreamed of being a race car driver, but that's even less likely in Japan than it is in North America or Europe.
それはね、本当にこのグランツーリスモもね。
I created Gran Turismo because I always wanted to work with cars. I didn't expect the game to sell as well as it did. It has a real driving feel and graphics very close to reality. Those things didn't really exist in the racing genre until then. I made the first Gran Turismo for Japan with mostly Japanese cars. I'm making Gran Turismo 2 for the world. We're going to have about 400 cars on 20 tracks. We've brought some of the cars here to test them and capture photos and sound. My goal is that each user everywhere can actually drive the car that you own or want to buy, or just admire and will never be able to purchase. I want the owner of a car to feel that driving the car in the game is exactly like driving the car on the road.
I create the car from start to finish. Today I took photographs from all angles to record details like tires, headlights, and hazard lights, so I can reproduce these cars exactly. I get the plans, performance data, and all the color samples from the manufacturer and apply them to the model. It takes about a week to make a car for the game. If there are problems, it could take a month.
In GT1, I didn't want cars to spin when they collided so that you could keep playing the game. But gamers told me they want damage. GT2 will have an option for car damage. If you choose it and your car is hit, it will spin or become tougher to handle. But the damage will just affect how the car handles, not how it looks. One very important change is that we are going to have dirt tracks. The cars will be able to skid around. Also, there will be some drag strips. And Laguna Seca will be one of the tracks.
Our job is course design. We draw the course line, model it, then apply textures and landscapes. It's very valuable for us to come to Laguna Seca.
We knew from pictures how the turns here would bank, but now we can walk and drive them so we can put their exact feel in the game. In Gran Turismo 2, unlike other racing games, it's not important to just go fast. Sometimes speed is not as much a factor as skill. Slowing down can be the most important thing.
I have a driving school, and Yamauchi-san was one of my students. I didn't know he was the producer of Gran Turismo. The things he was learning in my school, he put into the game's driving license test. How to accelerate, how to brake, how to turn the corner. If you want to enjoy Gran Turismo 2 the most, do not think of it as a video game. Drive as if you're in a real car. Drive at the highest level possible for you, and the game will teach you and raise you to a new level of enjoyment.
Laguna Seca has a famous corner called the Corkscrew. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, but growing up in Japan, I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes. The day before yesterday, I drove around it and the whole course in a Viper. I thought to myself, this is my dream come true.
When we asked the Insomniac team what the secret to Spyro Year of the Dragon was, they said flaming and gliding. Well, we wanted to put them to the test, and since we couldn't figure out a way to get them to breathe fire, we did the next best thing, gliding.
Do you play Spyro like how you flew today? Oh, God, no. With Spyro, I got the controls easy. It's down. With that thing? Yeah.
The way I play Spyro is kind of the way I handle this. Every time I go up, I wind up crashing, so, you know.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking at it from the other side of the TV, it looks so easy, but I think I'm about to find out that it's a little bit more exciting.
As exciting as Insomniac's hang gliding adventure may have been, it doesn't compare to what Spyro's been up to.
In Year of the Dragon, Spyro has returned from Avalar where he beat Ripto. Unfortunately, the dragons discovered that the eggs have been stolen, and they've been stolen by a sorceress who happens to live on the other side of the Dragon Worlds in an area called the Forgotten Worlds.
This time we kind of find out that, you know, why he's alone and he's the only young dragon is that all the other dragons haven't hatched yet. So you spend, you know, the next week of your life trying to rescue baby dragon eggs.
And then with the magic of the baby dragon egg, Spyro will be able to overthrow the queen along with his friends, the playable characters.
And this time, joining Spyro in his high-flying adventure are 6 new playable characters.
You have Bentley the Yeti, Sheila the Kangaroo, Sergeant Bird, the Flying Penguin with rocket launchers, and Agent 9, the space-age monkey. And then you also get to play Sparks, which has never been a feature before. So I like Sparks a lot, and it's kind of a throwback to retro gaming. It's top-down, it's fast-paced action.
Probably my favorite character of all the new characters would be Sergeant Bird. There's just something really fun about flying, getting up really high, and just launching a volley of rockets at a target. It's always fun blowing stuff up.
Mine is Agent 9, the space monkey, just because he's such a freaky character. And it is a lot of fun where you are able to go into sniper mode, and you can do that here with Agent 9. You can zoom into a character and blow him away from pretty far away.
In addition to the new characters, Spyro Year of the Dragon is also packed with new mini-games.
There's a really fun boxing mini-game where you can play Bentley the Strongman and take on the Yeti, who's making a cameo appearance from Spyro 2. You're actually in a ring, you've got a 3-round boxing match, and you can jab, you can use undercuts, you can block.
Some of my favorite mini-games in the game are the submarine chases. There's just something about tailing in behind somebody and waiting for the torpedoes to lock on and then firing and watching it track in. And and sink your enemy I find very enjoyable.
Completing the game is no easy task, so we asked our team for a few hints on how to solve some of the more complicated puzzles.
There are a lot of secrets in this game. Definitely look for cracked walls. There's specially marked cracked walls that if you charge, you can crash through them. If you're Sheila, you can kick through them.
One of the trickier areas is actually one of the final snowboarding challenges in the super bonus level at the very end of the game. I was having a very difficult time. No matter how hard I tried, I'd always come in last place. And finally, someone clued me in that there's a great big jump right when you start. And do all your tricks off that first jump, and that'll charge up your turbos. And then just worry about staying on the track.
The variety of gameplay in Spyro Year of the Dragon is mind-boggling, so we wondered if the team had any favorite levels.
Fireworks Factory is easily my favorite level because we've got a little Matrix scene going on in there where the camera revolves around stop-motion photography. We've got a really cool little mini-game. It's a Doom shooter where you're playing Agent 9 in first-person perspective and you can walk through these little dungeons. It's just a great, big, varied level.
I have a couple of favorite levels in the game. The one of them would be Enchanted Towers. It's one of the ones where you play as Sergeant Bird, and so you're able to get some elevation and just let loose with the rockets and just shooting down balloons and flying creatures. So I found that pushing the artistic envelope, pushing the engine, and allowing us to do something really gorgeous.
It would definitely be hard to top Year of the Dragon, but we wanted to know if there would be a fourth Spyro game from the Insomniac team.
Spyro was originally intended as a trilogy, and it was our goal to make the final chapter the most exciting. And I think we've really done that. I'd say that hang gliding was a really appropriate way to end because, for me, it was really exciting. I think that reflects what we were trying to do with Spyro. With each Spyro, we tried to make it more exciting for the players. Certainly, hang gliding has opened my eyes to what it's like to risk life and limb and do something that I would never normally do on my own. So I think there's kind of a good parallel there.
Really, it makes me stop and think, well, what can we do in the next game that we end up going out someplace really cool and doing something fun?
Well, if you don't have anything in mind, may we suggest a game that takes place in Hawaii?
Being a sheep and trying to make it in Hollywood these days is not so great. PlayStation Underground is taking you onto the set of the latest Spyro TV commercial to see how things are done. We're asking an important question. Are real sheep in today's Hollywood getting fleeced? Does that look like the face of a happy actor? He's nicknamed Toasty because Spyro breathes fire at sheep.
If you do it right, it's one more. If you do it wrong, it's multiple.
Sheep in today's world are having a PR crisis. Wherever they go, they're the butt of jokes.
Be nice or I'll let the whole crew have their way with you.
How can a real sheep compete for roles against the likes of this? It's an animatronic head that was used for close-ups. 21 servo motors make it move, guided by several remote controls. The skull is fiberglass and aluminum. The skin is foam latex. 14 specialists worked 3 weeks to build it, including a sculptor, mold maker, mechanic, and lab and hair technicians.
Genghis, come!
Imagine being a sheep and having to share a trailer with a co-star named Genghis. Around Hollywood, whatever Genghis wants, Genghis gets. Who thought up the Spyro commercial? These guys from PlayStation's ad agency.
We played the game quite a bit, and we noticed that there were some sheep that sort of came to unhappy endings in the game. And so we said, geez, what would it feel like to be that sheep? And that's basically where the idea came from.
Why did they use animatronics for sheep instead of computer graphics?
I think it helps it stand out. Video games are all CG, actually bringing our sheep to life with animatronic. You know, it seems to bring the character, get more character.
That's it from the Spyro set, where the men are men and the sheep are animatronic? Monkeys are on the loose. They found a way to get smarter, go back in time, and change the past to rule the future. Over 200 have fanned out across time, and it's up to you to stop them from taking over. This is Ape Escape, the first game to take full advantage of the DualShock analog controller. It's an innovative new experience, and we're taking you to meet the people behind it.
Just as we had begun the development of the design and concept for this game, we were invited to attend a development meeting for the DualShock analog controller. We were excited to see, right there on the table, prototypes with 2 analog sticks. There weren't any games that existed at the time that used both sticks, and we were so intrigued by the new opportunities. I began to think about all the fun and unique ways we could take advantage of both analog sticks. One stick could maneuver your character around a fully 3D environment, and the other is used to control the gadgets. The ideas just kept coming. There's the Stun Club and Time Net, Super Hoop, an RC car, and more vehicles too. So we picked gadgets that would take advantage of and resemble the motion of the analog sticks. For example, with the slingshot, you're required to pull back on the stick and release it, emulating the controls of a real slingshot. And we think everyone will find at least one favorite gadget.
I like the Sky Flyer the best. I can fly around. When you are really good, you can do the 2-step jump, and at the height of the 2-step jump, you can start, activating the Sky Flyer. But if you're not so good, you can just stand and start activating the Sky Flyer, and you can get much higher, you would think.
But that's not all that's unique about the analog sticks. Most people don't know that you can push the stick down like a button, too. Push it down and you can sneak up on the monkeys to catch them. I also like the way the remote control car operates with the 2 sticks. It turned out to be even more enjoyable than we expected. What I find most fun is that there are more than 200 apes in the game. We gave them different personalities and a lot of subtle humor. Something fun for everyone, I hope. Another cool feature is the added bonus levels, like the skiing game, the ape boxing, or the Monkey Galaxy. We think you'll love them.
We started developing this game like 2.5 years ago. Coming up with the controls with the 2 sticks was the biggest challenge. We did a lot of testing, and we are surprised how we kept the original concept of the game we had at the outset, and I think it paid off.
How do you kick butt as a kart racer? CTR, or Crash Team Racing, has been called by at least one reviewer the best kart game ever. Now it gives you even more ways to take on your friends. We asked the developers at Naughty Dog to show us why it's great, how to get the most out of it, and how you can get the inside edge that leaves your friends in the dust. When we caught up with them, they were trying to kick each other's butts at a nearby track.
Naughty Dog are huge fans of the kart racing genre. We're also extremely into multiplayer games, and we really wanted to bring the 2 of them to the PlayStation. And in America, this is the first time actually that it's really been done for the PlayStation. So far, the press has been extremely enthusiastic about the game. I think one of the things that they're most excited about, besides the technology and the fact that the engine is so beautiful and so clean and crisp, is the fact that there are so many options. You can either do arcade mode, which is just get in and race against other cars, and you can do that 1 or 2 player. You can go versus mode, 1, 2, 3, or 4 players, so you can play against your friends with a multi-tap. You can go time trial mode, which is just you and the course in your best time. There's a relic race, which allows you to race around the course, and there are time boxes set out that you can hit that kind of freeze the clock for a little bit of time, so it's a little bit more strategy. There's an adventure mode where you collect gems, you collect trophies, you collect the things that Crash games are famous for giving you, and go for that 100%. And then also there's a battle mode, which is kind of a totally different take on the racing, and you can go in with 1, 2, 3, or 4 players, and basically there's no finish line. There's just missiles, rockets, shields. It's a match to the last man standing, and we have a lot of options there for teams, 2-on-2, 3-on-1. We can do a lot of different things.
These two guys designed the torturous tracks that are going to challenge you. We asked them what will stand out and how you can get an edge.
I'm really proud about the big air. I think that the vertical gameplay in this racing game is something we've never seen before in any game, and the idea of the hang time meter and trying to get big jumps and trying to get big air so that you land and you get the big turbos. That we've seen people, they're just very addicted to trying to find places within the track that they can get larger jumps.
Some of the other things we tried to focus on was giving each track a specific theme. In the through around, there's a half pipe that you race in, going up and down on the turns and sort of catching air on the lips of the pipe. And then another themed level we have is the castle level, where essentially all of the turns are 90 degrees. So it's a lot of right angles that you have to navigate very quickly and sharply.
A lot of racing games really are about soft control, and you have to just like work really hard just to stay on the track. And we decided early on that we were going to give the player very tight control, and then within that, make the gameplay complicated so that you had to choose good lines and you had to avoid the obstacles and really work hard to maximize your lap times.
We've got a pretty sophisticated turbo system where the player can achieve turbos through at least 4 different ways. Through a combination of using all 4 types of those turbos, you can, on some tracks, almost be in a constant turbo for an entire lap.
One tip for being the best driver possible, you've got to hit the tops of the whoop-de-doos. You'll see like a bunch of bumps coming in a row in order to really get off those. If you hit the back side of one, you know, you're coming in, boom, you aren't moving forward anymore because you like slam into the back of it. So if you hit it, if you can nail the top of it, you come in and you'll like go over the top.
Something really cool about this game is that you can play with friends and select from more than 12 characters, including the bad guys. And there's a new bad guy, Enoxide. Here's where he came from.
As we were building the space round, it just clicked. Everything fell into place. Why not an alien? Jason had the idea of 4 legs. Our Japanese producers had the idea of the very racer helmet-like design. Several American producers had the feedback of the dreads coming out of the sides of the helmet. It was a very good mix of all the input.
Before we left, we found out that the Naughty Dog developers created an exclusive download for subscribers like you.
As a special thank you to PlayStation Underground viewers for all your years of playing Crash games, we have on this PlayStation Underground a secret character that can be unlocked only with the PlayStation Underground. Play it, tease your friends.
Tease your friends? Tease your friends? What could you possibly tease your friends about?
Well, you know, I'm not very good at my own game, so I had to throw
CTR. It's no ordinary racing game, but the chance to take your friends on in the ultimate battle on wheels. Good luck kicking butt.
Hi, I'm Chris Sorrell. I'm producer of Medieval. I've also been involved in the design from the start and quite a bit of the programming as well. The game is an action-adventure. It was inspired by the classic arcade game Ghouls and Ghosts.
My name's Jason Wilson and I'm the lead artist and co-designer along with Chris Sorrell on Medieval.
Throughout the game you're playing a skeletal knight called Sedan Fortescue. He has been risen from the dead by the sorcerer named Zarok, and throughout the game you're pursuing the sorcerer to try and stop him from completely taking over this weird medieval landscape called Gallowmere. The look of the game is quite unique. You know, a lot of games are based around map editor constructed landscapes, kind of fairly rigid, block-like look to it. This is something that we don't have in Medieval. We have curves and skewed geometry all over the place, and buildings at funny angles. The game also has quite a strong sort of RPG theme, the requirement for you to use particular weapons to learn particular strategies, achieving 20 different levels and tackling probably about 50 different characters along the way. And when he was alive, he was the champion of the king of the land and died valiantly in battle. He's quite a goofy-looking character, I suppose. The aim with him was to give him a kind of goofy, quirky sort of a look, but at the same time for him to also appear to be the valiant and brave character that he actually is.
A lot of people said to us, why do we want to have a skeleton as the main hero instead of some sort of huge muscle guy with a big gun or Lara Croft or whatever? But we thought it would be kind of like silly and different, and we both like the film Nightmare Before Christmas and other sort of silly sort of horror type stuff. So we set out to do a skeleton and lots of silly things a skeleton would fight.
He's got quite a lot of attack moves, and in these I think he looks quite powerful in that, but at the same time he's got huge floppy feet which make him look a bit sort of clumsy as he runs around. That we're not trying to do a character that's Conan the Barbarian or something. He is a bit alternative. He's a sort of an accidental hero, really.
But I think it's more for people who are grown up who still think they're kids.
In a beautiful, magical world, a mysterious prophecy begins to unfold, triggering immense change. It may bring peace and happiness for all, or the darkest evil imaginable. Can you control this destiny? Others are already rushing to control it and you. They've plundered the village you grew up in, killed your parents, and kidnapped your childhood friend. Your only possible answer is a 10,000-year-old legend that unveils the secrets of harnessing the savage power and soul of a dragon and transforming you into a supernatural warrior known as a dragoon. Thus begins the legend of Dragoon, a sweeping new epic journey of mystery, romance, and magical combat. 3 years in the making, spanning 4 PlayStation CDs. We've only scratched the surface of this deep game, says DailyRadar.com, but what we've seen tells us that Sony has a surefire RPG hit on its hands. Says PS Extreme Magazine, the legend of Dragoon is destined to become a PlayStation classic. Forget any others. The Legend of Dragoon redefines the meaning of role-playing adventures. Several new features pull you deeper into the story.
We developed an innovative real-time tactical combat system called the Additionals Attack. By pressing the button successfully at the right time, you can execute and control the fighting action. This brings real-time tension to the battle sequences and makes you more emotionally involved with the game and the characters. Gain enough hit and spirit points, and you will gain the power to transform into a powerful Dragoon.
The gameplay in Legend of Dragoon is really unique. The ability to turn into a Dragoon, it adds almost like a second character to each character. Full armor, wings, bigger weapons, spells. It's really cool.
There are 9 highly developed playable characters with over 200 enemies, over 200 items, and more than 80 hours of deeply involving gameplay.
Vengeance, betrayal, a struggle with destiny, both good and evil. A new level of storytelling in a sweeping epic. The best movie of the summer just might be on your PlayStation disguised as a game. The demo is waiting for you in the vault.
Come. Come closer. Enter. It's time to begin your journey. Down. Gain exclusive access to demos and news with the PlayStation Underground CD magazine. 2 CDs per issue, 4 issues a year, 8 discs with playable demos, interviews with the game makers, behind the scenes at PlayStation events, hints, downloadable codes, and more. Be the first to get information on the next generation of PlayStation and see what you've only been hearing about. Finally, a magazine that doesn't make you read, it lets you play. Call 1-800-983-SONY or log onto the website to get 1 year's worth of issues and over 40 demos for less than the cost of a new game. As a PlayStation Underground subscriber, you now have access to all the inside information a gamer could dream of. You're underground now. There's no going back.
You may have already seen this.
Style, sophistication, the ability to launch napalm into oncoming traffic. If these are the things you look for in an automobile, it's time you test drive Twisted Metal 2. Fully automated weaponry, dual rocket launchers, and the new APS flamethrowing system. All standard. Drive the 1997 Twisted Metal 2 on PlayStation from Sony, and let style be your weapon.
Now we're going to show you what it took to make this ad. The Underground has asked me to give you an eyewitness account of the making of the Twisted Metal 2 TV commercial. I'm David Bamberger, the product manager for Twisted Metal 2, and I accompanied the film crew to Prague and saw how they captured the look and feel of a luxury car ad. Prague was the perfect city. It's located in the Czech Republic and has a rich, glamorous feel that we were looking for. We were lucky to find Monique locally. But to get the properly arrogant male lead, we had to import Timothy from England. He actually turned out to be a nice guy. Of course, the real star of the ad is this fully loaded, heavily armed car.
Style, sophistication, the ability to launch napalm into oncoming traffic.
Of course, a missile launcher wasn't a standard feature in these big American cars, so we added one.
3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1, go!
Instead of using a computer composite, we used a real explosion to get the reflection you're about to see in the actor's glasses.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Ability to launch napalm into oncoming traffic. If these are the things you look for in an automobile, it's time you test drive Twisted.
This next scene was really tough. Our model had a hard time overcoming the urge to run from the gunfire. With each blown take, the door had to be rebuilt with fresh explosive caps. With only one door panel left, she pulled it off perfectly.
All standard. Drive the 1997 Twisted Metal 2 on PlayStation from Sony.
This was one of the last shots we did because the flamethrower actually melted the hood of the car.
And let style be your weapon.
The crew somehow found this big American car in Prague. They worked on it non-stop for a week and turned it into this twisted metal weapon of mass destruction. It wasn't street legal when we bought it, and it certainly wasn't street legal after. Well, there's your inside look. And remember, drive angry.
Over 40,000 comic book fans recently came together in San Diego, California for this year's Comic-Con International. Since it's the largest comic convention in the United States, every comic book publisher was represented. Because many of the comic characters also star in the hottest video games, the PlayStation folks were on hand to give conventioneers a taste of the upcoming titles. The PlayStation Underground brought the cameras along to show you what goes on inside a comic convention of this magnitude. As you can see, comics were not the only focus of this show. Many of the booths were lined with toys, games, collectibles, and every other comic-related item you can think of. These are just a couple of the comic characters you'll see in upcoming video games. And this is just some of the cool stuff that can be found at every booth. Looks like just about everyone's a subscriber. Ever wonder what some of those props from the movies look like up close? Check these out. Where comic book art leaves off, gameplay begins. Can a comic book such as Spawn be successfully translated into an interactive video game? Fans at the show seem to think so, once they tested the upcoming Spawn game on PlayStation. They also took a liking to the PlayStation Underground CD, grabbing up thousands of copies, as well as other valuable reading material. If you get the chance, we at the PlayStation Underground highly recommend attending Comic-Con International. You never know who you might meet.